It's talkback time, and we are taking a look at your comments on prison sentencing reform. We love responding to your comments, and you had some great ones on the subject of sentencing reform. So let's get to the heart of this. For that, I brought in Allan MacDonell, who is the social justice editor here at TakePart.com. Here are the comments, Allan.
All right, let me hear them.
Okay, from Black Wolf RT. No, the victims did not get paroled. Their murderers were their judge, juror, and executor. Never forget the victims or the pain their family members go through every day. And here's an opposing comment. From Spleekster. I hope someday there'll be a bill readdressing 3 strikes for nonviolent or drug, alcohol-related offenses. All right, so clearly people are divided on this issue. Why is that?
People are divided on everything. I mean, it's like asking why people are divided. It's impossible to say. Neither one is really wrong.
Sure.
Like, you can't take the victims, you can't minimize their feelings. Someone who's lost a son or a family member, their feelings are going to be with them forever. So it's not just an opinion they're having. They have a really deep-seated kind of belief. It's in their core, like a belief about penitentiaries. Are they meant to punish, or are they meant to rehabilitate?
Right.
Those are the two very different points of view. And they're like basic worldviews. But even that said, it's kind of disconcerting that the United States is so far ahead of everyone else in the imprisonment game. Because you would want to think that our country is the kind of country where we want people to do better. You know, we want people to be redeemed. We love a redemption story. Redemption stories go crazy in the movies. So why aren't we so eager to have the redemption story in real life? The sentencing reform is not just for murderers. Sentencing reform is often for people who have had no violent history, no violent crime. A lot of times they're first-time offenders. They're in a drug crime. They haven't killed anybody.
How are our prison sentencing laws different in compared to other countries? Are we one of those extremists and we just can't see it?
Well, we're definitely an extremist in the volume of people that we lock up. We lock up more than anyone else. We're the only country in the world that gives a life without parole sentence to a juvenile. But there are sentences in other countries that are harsher than what we do. I mean, like I said, we don't chop people's hands off. You know, we don't saw them off, because they sawed them off. They didn't just chop them off; they would saw them off. I mean, and while the whole stadium is watching you, I mean, we don't quite do that. But we shouldn't be judging ourselves by other countries. We should judge ourselves by: are we a country that believes in fair treatment of all our people, or are we not? You know, and if you look at it by the numbers of the prison stuff, there are some doubts that that's what we believe.
Do you have any final closing thoughts for our debaters?
So I feel like take these things out of the debate and put them into discussion is the way to go. If you can get people to discuss rather than debate, then you have a chance of finding out something that might actually work for the greater good, for the better of both sides.
Well, thank you so much, Allan.
You're welcome.
And if you guys want more information about this subject, check out the links below and sign the petition to end
mandatory minimum. Mandatory minimums are bad news. Inflated the prison population. They're crazy. You want to end them.
For BFD, I'm Marisha Ray, and we'll see you next time.